Finally, I got inspired. My sister, other sister, and I am reshaping beliefs again. And I had a crisis, like a huge crisis, about my channel and what is going on in here. I also made a clearing to the mentors that I'm listening to and the spiritual teachers and stuff. And I've been learning a lot about interference and also, I don't know if you know Lori Ladd. There's this wave of turning back to God happening. You know, there's so much evil happening that there has to be this other bounce. So I chose my side, if I can say. And it's moving out of New Age to New Earth, where Jesus is present and is a very loving force. However, I'm not into being like, I'm a Christian, there's Bible, Jesus is Lord. Because for me, seeing auras, working with energy, protecting my energy, doing the inner work, working with beliefs, it's not demonic. It hasn't become demonic all of a sudden because there are people who turn strongly into all of that is witchcraft, all of that is evil, synchronicities are evil, all of it is evil, which I do not agree with. Because it's like for me, it's like going from one extreme to another. And yesterday I had this type of like very intense, like, do I have to go back to church and start doing this? And something was like, do it. And something even deeper in me had this type of disagreement for it. It's like, no, it's not the path. And I feel like the merge is happening where coming out of the new age is actually realizing that evil exists. And what I recover from, because for me there is a new age brainwashing and it's an actual thing. For me, what I'm coming out of is that everything is a reflection of me. It's just do your shadow work, it's gonna be all right. And all those types of things that deny that evil exists, that demons exist. Because they fucking do. And after another attack during sleep, actually it was not during sleep. This is why I want to share with you that story, because no, I'm not an energy healer, not yet. I don't know if I will ever be, because I'm dealing with so much darkness. Like, I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Believe it. Believe it. Because as I'm learning how the interference is happening, it can form with your best friend, your friendly priest, your your deepest love. And I met people who resembled my deepest fantasies. And what it turned out to be in actuality, they were just beautiful from the outside. I was like, wow, that must be it. This is my dream man. Which led me to even fear further, I got this belief. I do not believe that men are evil. It's just I got to that belief that men are a distraction on my path. So which is a belief, of course. It doesn't have to be. However, it's a deep, 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 deep form of interference and division. In that sense that I am still unpacking, because I am in a relationship and I keep dealing with like feeling very contracted and scared to death to talk about my stuff, like in this video, like with authority, reactivating some past life interference that if I'm being seen, I'm gonna get casted away. People will call me evil. Actually, it's very present, the inversion type of thing. And this and that. And yesterday, specifically yesterday, I have my favorite energy healer, energetically speaking, she doesn't feel like all those, those people and energy workers and coaches who are like, come to me, if you don't buy it, then, they just want to catch you. She's like, you cannot, like, but she really knows her worth. And I've started having yesterday like so many doubts. I was doubting if my partner is pure. I was doubting if he is not some type of evil sent to lead me astray. I was looking at her offerings and I was like, I heard a voice, you cannot buy salvation. I felt very cry, my body was aching. And that voice said that it doesn't make sense. It's too much money. You can't buy your salvation. And I said, oh, really, duh. It's not that we can buy it. Like, what's the trick? The trick is to not try to resolve it. That's the agenda of demonic spirits, for you to not break out of their charm and their shackles on you. And since 2020, I'm dealing with several attacks. I've spent many months struggling with health, and again, my health got worse. I've been dealing with silence. I found myself in an environment where I couldn't speak what I think at all. I've been like in situations since a very young age, since I was 16, I've been facing such in darkness, which after 5 years, almost 6, right now, I am getting out of learning about interference and proper protection. Holy God. Like, holy God. This is unreal. This is unreal. Like, why weren't people talking about that? And before I went to sleep, I've been like, God, save my soul. I said a part of a prayer that I was taught from the childhood times. I was raised like a Catholic, like a huge, heavy Christian Catholic. every Sunday I was in church. I prayed like every I don't know what it's called, like every day of the month, and I guess it's October, and this month has started where people pray to Mother Mary. And I said the last fragment of a prayer of Heavenly Father, like, Father, don't lead me astray, but save me from evil. Something like that. I can't translate it properly. If you know the prayer, you will know what I mean. And this is the merging, like coming out of New Age structures, but not getting closed on energy work, on protection, on auras. However, I throw away my tarot cards, getting rid of crystals slowly, not of everything, because I do not think and believe that they are evil. Because crystals are crystals, they are pretty, they are used in jewelry. This is jewelry, and this is it. It's more of getting out of the denial that evil does not exist, and it all depends how the person uses it. Well, really. Uh, the whole thing is to have substance, have identity, especially in those times, and strong boundaries, even energetic, especially energetic boundaries. And to undo the New Age brainwashing that keeps looking for perpetuators in like this very, vanished, no substance type of being, because it's the easiest to go for anything, to believe for anything. And going back to the clue, finally I will tell you what happened tonight. From those thoughts of salvation and looking at that woman's prizes, thinking that it's useless, and this voice telling me you can't buy salvation, I went to sleep after doing this prayer, and I dreamed of me trying to get rid of something. And at first I started using that woman's name, who is energy healer, like deeply knowing and feeling subconscious support that it will help me. And it moved a little bit, but nothing happened, so I insisted. And I've started telling this thing that she will remove it and revoke it. And it's the end of it. And all of a sudden, I felt like something just cut out of me, like so aggressively, that I was able in my dream to feel how my body is shaken of some kind. And it, I can't even describe you the shape. It was like black and deformed, and it was so disgusting. It was so disgusting, you won't believe. And it started screaming, and in the end I tried to wake up while it was coming out of me, but I didn't want to what is it called? It didn't want to let go of me fully. And it's been screaming like, "Whoa!" And it was this type of like dying robot thing in the end. And I was like, fuck, I woke up, I sweated a bit, and then felt this quietness, this emptiness, which was the sign of this thing being gone. And when I woke up, I actually heard a voice saying, "It is gone." And I'm not joking you. I'm not saying this out of nowhere. This is something you have to take from the grip of your heart. This is not something you can logically explain. However, I can feel myself from getting out of the new age having more substance. And there's different type of confidence. There's not some pushing of my own agendas, like gentle sharing and feeling my power, an invitation to be like, okay, I can share. People may need it, but it's not also flowy. And maybe this, I'm not trying to pretend that I'm so flowy and loving and whatever. But I know I'm a good-hearted person and I have values. And this is the merge. Like, I merge my roots and put Christianity also to a new level. And I love also the saying of biblical implants. So I'm not getting and giving into this. And there are prayers and ways and values from Christianity that I deeply value. And they are compass of my life, like being good, being good-hearted, not trying to play God. And this is the New Age tricking us into those things, to believe that we are God for ourselves. And why am I going through this another phase of awakening, like there are many souls actually going through? It's because everyone got tired of running on their own resource. God is infinite, unlimited resource. And believing that we are gods, we are running on our resource which is limited. You have a body. So you can manifest as much from yourself. You can manifest as much from someone, from yourself, or something, or whatever. And there will be another area you will have to pay it back, because once you run out of energy, you may pay with your health, for example. Because you're manifesting money with your own energy, but you're losing your health because you are trying to manifest from your own resource. And this is the thing. And also manifestation is like transforming for me, and it's kind of falling apart to really develop relationship with God and to invite in things with this gentle cooperation, like to see what God has for me from His unlimited, infinite perspective, which is hard to get out of because it has become part of my identity. But this you can treat as a type of testimony on getting out of believing that demons, entities, and evil does not exist, because it does. They do exist, and they are waiting to catch us when we are most vulnerable. And hopefully you find ways and people who will help you detect them and who will help you ground, like really ground. It's autumn, it's Scorpio season. Oh my God, it feels weird. It's like, I'm going through this transformation where there are words stay, like transformation and attracting and pulling an invitation, but astrology and those types of things just feel weird. It's a new restructuring. So this is what I really wanted to share, and again, talking from experience. I've been so inspired by Lori Lab because she said she's talking from experience, not from the knowledge she learned. And it's the same for me. It's experience, and it's not been the first time I got attacked at sleep time. And this was actually the first time when I prayed to God, I handled it so well. Like, God helped me. And I'm serious about it. True. And the scariest thing is to actually talk about it. That's what people may think, family, friends, this and that. But what's the point of having knowledge gained with experience and keeping it closed when it may help with what you're going through, perhaps? So this is what I wanted to share, and stay aware, stay centered, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Because as I said, I've been severally, like, blah, blah. I had several attacks in the past, and I was deadly scared, and I was sweating, and I couldn't sleep. I had terrible nights. My health was also struggling because of the fact that I couldn't sleep due to the amount of darkness I've been facing. And I was using my duvet like almost to the half of the nose, thinking that it will protect me. So, really, this is not a joke anymore. This is where people will finally start to believe, I guess, or will wake up from the new age brainwashing from that side. Like, more and more. And they will become more centered, and they won't be like, oh, that's all demonic. No, but like centered, like more centered, more firm, more structurized, more substance within them. Because surrendering to God and praying to God and believing in God, feeling His presence is sustaining your energy. Because God does not expect you to give it away or to manifest things for yourself. He will give you goods because He loves you. He will protect you and help you. And especially do and move through to and through things that give you peace. And if you open something or some topic or anything and it makes you immediately like this, you feel in your body that you're going, like, drop it. Before you like literally regulate, drop it. And if you feel something is there, pray to God. If you do not have money for very advanced energy healer, like a real healer, who is like real healer, not someone who will sell you even more stuff, and you will pay for getting more spirits put into you, then pray to God, and you'll receive the help you need. Thank you.